This is the ACC on ESPN, and this is the most important game of the conference all season. Number 1 Duke and number 11 Virginia in front of the Cameron Crazies at the end of February, with one game separating the two of them, and the ACC still up for grabs. They can really block shots. They're as good as anybody in the country.
The defense may have surpassed the offense, which has been supreme for the Cavaliers all year, as Isaiah Evans' offense, I believe that is the top tier of the coaches this season in the ACC play.
All three deserve it. Knocked down by Evans. And off to a quick start.
And oftentimes when you've had success against a team in the past, you look to have it in the future.
Evans catches, fires, buries it.
And there he is.
And a touch here for Cam Boozer.
Look at the help, OB. Look on the inside when Boozer has the basketball to paint. And that is the perfect feed from Cameron Boozer, recognizing the double team on the way.
Evans off a great fake. Hits it. What a spectacular fake. Last 38 ACC games. Trying to secure at least a share of the ACC championship for the 22nd time in their storied history. And another one by Evans. Field goal drought in this game. Talking about the Cavaliers. Boozer for Harris. Got it. A three-pointer on the money. Harris again. He comes off the bench. Rebound tipped. Here's Thomas. That missed ugly. Long run out. Here's Brown. Back for Sarr. Got it.
And Duke has taken away that three-point line, and that's been the difference in this game. Duke 7 for 11. Virginia 2 of 13 from beyond the arc.
Foster takes the handoff, and the slam by Gungba. He's hit 4 threes. Gungba, yes! Left wide open, and he drains it.
And so with that, we'll just call DeRidder a first year, because with only 2 years of eligibility, it's hard to call him a freshman.
I believe that was Mr. Jefferson's idea. Switched in by Boozer.
It was, and Boozer now with his first field goal of the game.
Amenya to Foster. DeRidder picks him up. Foster to the paint, keeps on trucking and lays it in.
Just great patience by Caleb Foster there, going up against the bigger DeRidder. But in the country, right now, Duke shooting 60% on the afternoon.
Sam Lewis just picked up his second foul. Another swish for Evans. Gungba will hand off for Foster. Foster over the top, and the slam by Gungba. He gives it up for White. Deep in the shot clock, it just never got there. On the run, Evans. Evans slams it home.
The great find from Cameron Boozer off of the air ball.
Jay Lucas doing a great job in his first year there in Miami.
It really is, and I believe a finalist for ACC Coach of the Year as well, as Gungba was able to get to his spot and finish over the shot blocker in Grunlow.
Well, OB, Duke is not satisfied with their #1 ranking. Players and head coach John Shire constantly emphasizing improvement, especially in this crucial stretch before March.
The National Player of the Year candidate, likely the front runner, leaning inside for Deuce.
But remember, Tester Ritter on the bench in foul trouble.
Rebound tipped and controlled by Tillis. He can't return it. And Sarr beating everyone to the other end to slam it down.
OB, although Cameron Boozer is only 2 of 8 from the field, he has extended his streak of scoring 14 points or more, 5 rebounds or more, 2 assists or more. And out of all the great freshmen in the class, he might not have the most potential, but he's always been the most productive guy in that class. No one has done what Cameron Boozer is doing this season.
A fall away by him. That was on cue. He's my dear buddy.
We've been fortunate to be able to spend the last few weekends with Dickie V as the Blue Devils continue to pour it on. Isaiah Evans to Malik Brown up top. This is what Duke has done to opponents coming into this building all season long, as Malik Brown lines up the three and is able to knock it down. That's the type of afternoon that it's been.
On the defensive end, they started that early in the game and never let up. And Caden Boozer tiptoeing down the lane will lay it in. So a very, very impressive win. It's been a season of impressive victories for Duke as they go to 27-2, 15-1 in the ACC. And the Duke Blue Devils clinch at least a share of the ACC regular season championship for the 22nd time in school history. And they will be the #1 seed in the upcoming ACC tournament. They have NC State coming up on Monday. And then, of course, North Carolina here on March 7th.
Another dominant performance by the Blue Devils. Jon Scheyer has his team playing elite level defense. When you can do this against one of the better offensive teams in the country,